So welcome everybody. If you don't know, this is the PDS Scent Squad, which stands for Party Don't Stop. So tonight I just wanted to go over a few things that are important that they wanted us to talk about to you guys, if we could. The scent of the month and the warmer of the month being delayed, um, as far as them shipping out, but also that from here on out, the scent of the month and the warmer of the month are going to go back to where they were 9 bars instead of the brick, which I'm happy about because that brick was hard to get rid of. Let's be honest. I still got one brick that I haven't gotten rid of. So it'll go back to the 9 bars. So it makes it easier to kind of distribute if you just want to give away a bar, if you want to sell a bar, because not everybody wants to buy an entire brick. Let's be real. But it also have the stickers and the testers and stuff as normal from here on out, unless something happens with supply again because we shut down, whatever. Um, the spring starter kits will be available on the 18th. And what that means is that basically, since it gives you the opportunity to buy everything that's kind of new coming out in its scent before your customers. So you can make samples if you want to. It's not necessary to buy them. You do get full PRV for them, but they are not discounted. I think when I started, they were discounted. And then right after that, they were like, no discounts anymore. So um, it's basically just giving you the opportunity to buy them early. So like if you want to buy all the new scents and scent bars, that's what that scent kit is for. And then like hibiscus pineapple was such a hit last year, that they decided to put it in a body line and in pods. So you can buy the entire body line before somebody else. Cause I'm pretty certain that that's going to sell out. Cause I have customers who put it on their hibiscus pineapple on their Scentsy Club because they was like, yeah, I got to keep that. So I'm pretty sure that the body line is going to sell out. So if you think you might want to try it for yourself, I would say get it now. But again, there's no discount. So if the pockets are a little bit light, don't do it because it's going to be available for you later anyway. Um, then let's see. The scent bars combo is $60. The laundry combo is 28. The clean combo, which I am getting because it's Fiesta Lime, and I miss coconut lemongrass, and it's as close as I can get to the citrus, in my opinion. It's 28. The body line is 70, and the pet line is 35. Joining during transition month, like it used to be when you join during transition month. You got the fall because the fall is still available catalogs, and you got the spring. And for whatever reason this year, I'm assuming because of the supply and demand, they cut it out. So if you join this month, you only get the spring. You don't get the fall. Um, and I think Heidi Norval talked about that a little bit, but it's just a supply thing. So they're trying to sell out of everything, if that makes sense. Um,
Mhm.
Harry Potter, heard it. Um, let's see. And then let's see. So, and then of course that you guys all know that all the bars are 10% off, but that also includes the scent bar bundles. So the 3 bar bundle is 10% off and the 6 bar bundle is 10% off. So it's even more of a discount for those. Let's see. We are going to talk about Amy or AMI, or for those of you who are old like me, know that it was called Maven before. Rena is going to talk to you guys about how to do invoices on it. But I'm also recording this for people who can't be there here. So um, Amy is an app that Cincy got with, and they basically created a way for us to follow up with our customers. Like the number one original use of it was to just be able to follow up with your customers. And over time, they have developed more. They asked us questions, what we like, and they have developed much more. Rena took the time one day to just sit down and go through all their tutorials, and now she know all kind of stuff I have no idea about. But when she told me about the invoices, I was like, oh, you got to share that with everybody, because there's so many times people were like, oh, I want this, I want this, I want this, and then later on they'd be like, I forgot to take a picture of what I wanted, or I didn't write it down and now I want it, and this way you can create an invoice that can remind you to send them the invoice like, hey, you didn't pay this yet. If you still want these things, you can still get these things. And it does reminders to keep up with it. And it's amazing. So that's my little happy part that she's going to share with you guys soon. Um, Another thing that I want us to work on as a team this year is growing, because I don't know where the disconnect is coming, if it's a fear thing or it's a worry thing, if you think it's going to cause too much trouble to do, but we need to grow as a team. Like I am continuing to grow my front line, which is what is advised for you to do. but my front line isn't growing. So our focuses in some of our team meetings will be about growing your team this year, and how I've done it and how you can try and do it. Because in the end, this is my business. You have your business. You will eventually have your team's business, but only you can control you and what you want to do. If you don't want to be a leader, I get it. It's not something you want to do. But as far as longevity with this business and making any money, you're gonna have to have a team. There's like no way around it. Unless you want to work like a Hebrew every month to get $3,000 in sales, you're gonna have to grow a team. It's just what it is. And it's a lot easier, in my opinion, to get people than it is to keep people. Does that make sense? The hard work is keeping people, because you have to help people be motivated to take care of themselves, which is weird, but it's what it is. You have to motivate people to stay focused on their business so that they can get what they originally wanted from this business. One of the biggest things that I learned from the beginning was about getting no's. They used to run contests. There's a director named Jessica Merch. She used to run contests on who could get the most no's in a month. A lot of these contests have stopped because of COVID and we don't actually see people in public. So it's kind of hard to get no's like we used to, but I'm still thinking about trying to find a different way to create contests to help motivate you guys to get out there and get outside your comfort zone, because when you want something, you do different things to get it, right? Yeah. So we'll, again, challenges and stuff are going to start coming soon. Let's see, there's a few more points. Let's see. This is January, and most of y'all are new to the business. January is, it used to be, it was December, but now it's January. January is the off month. January is the reset month. Like, okay, you done with this catalog. Okay, yay, a new one's coming, but I'm tired. I worked my butt off. I'm exhausted. Don't trip if this ain't the best month you ever had in your life. Everybody's on burnout season. That's why there's no incentive going on this month. Cincy wants you to reset. They want you to keep it going, but this is supposed to be that month that all of your work from before is kind of here to help you get through. So like the orders that I'm getting right now, it's not because I've been in these streets like, hey, you need something, no, everything I've gotten so far has been like, oh, she placed the order. Cool. Let me send her a thank you. Like, because I have transition, we've had so much stuff going on and I'm got new stuff. I haven't sent anything out, but that's the benefit of doing things ahead of time so that they kind of filter over for the next month for you. But yeah, don't trip. If your sales ain't amazing this month, it's all right. Breathe. We're going to reset for next month and we're going to knock it out, because next month is going to be jumping. There's so many people that love the new scents that are coming, the citrus and all that other stuff. They can't wait. One more thing, two things I need to talk about. Booking parties. Everybody gets all said, why I got to book a party? Why I got to book a party? Don't look at it as like a party. You need sales. The easiest way to get sales is to have people, one, smell the scents, and two, share with their friends. How do you do that during the pandemic? The easiest way, obviously, is to have online parties. The second one is the one that makes everybody uncomfortable. Taking one of these bags, because these are what, like $14 or something now? Taking this bag and being like, here, you take this to your job that you go work at now, and at the end of the week, bring this back with orders, and you'll get something free from me. And if you can tell them in the back, it tells you exactly what you need. Or you guys can use the cards and stuff that I have on the Google Drive that have like, this is exactly what the things you get for Hostess rewards. I have everything like that printed off for you to print yourself and give out to them. It does not have my name on it. It does not have my phone number on it. So you can use it for yourself, but bag parties are the way to go. Or I tell them now that it's a personal shopping link for you, because people don't like the idea of having a party, like, oh, I don't do parties. I don't like people like that. I don't want people in my space. Well, take it to work. Just like Girl Scout cookies. If you take Girl Scout cookies for them to work, people go, oh, Girl Scout cookies. Same thing with Scentsy. You set a bag of Scentsy down open with some order forms and some things, you can get orders. And that's how I do bag parties. That's how I've done bag parties in the past, and done shopping links for people, and it's worked. I've even mailed them off to people, and then people were like, oh, well, then I want to join. That's how a couple people have joined before, because they did, and they was like, that's all I got to do. Like, yeah, that's all you got to do. So it's an option for you. So booking parties need to be one of those things you need to work on, figure out what works for you so that you can always have some form of income coming each month. I know one girl decided she was going to do six parties in a month, and she messed around, scheduled 4 in the same week. She said she'll never do that again. But but the benefit is that now all those customers are rolling through this month for her, so she can focus on doing something else because now they're out and now they need more stuff. And then Scentsy Club, there's a video that I'm going to be posting to the page about how to do get more customers for Scentsy Club, like things that are running out or getting bring back my bar. Like if you know, like let's say there's a scent that comes out this month, like iridescent pearl, right? And it sells out just like that. You can put that on their Scentsy Club order. All you do is take the sample you have, chop it up, put it in a bag in a little box, mail to them with a little note that says, hey, guess what? This can be put on your Scentsy Club. These are little gift boxes that I'm making up for the record. Mainly because I bought them too small. They were supposed to be for y'all, but they were too small. And I just throw little things in here like thank you cards, my business card, a little scent thing. Nothing leaves without a symbol on it. Right now it's still cold, so I can still send wax. Because you know, in Florida, when it get hot, you can't send wax. You got to send a felt sample. And then like a counter clean. And the note will tell them exactly what to do, how to place the order on Scentsy Club. It's going to send them right to my Scentsy Club link. You can do anything you want with these little QR codes, and it's amazing. So if you guys have questions about that later on, I can do a tutorial on how to use QR codes on Avery.
Did they charge QR codes?
Huh?
They charge for the QR codes too?
No, not on Avery. Avery, you just type in your URL or copy it from your website and paste it in there, hit refresh, and it'll refresh the QR code, whatever it is. Oh, they're that's free on Avery.com.
I need that. I need that link.
It's Avery.com. So when you're gonna make labels, because like specifically this label, actually I could screen share it and share it with y'all. Hold up. Let's see my desktop. Let's see, share. All righty, here we go. Okay, move this. This is in my way. Avery. Uh-oh. What happened? Who said? What? Whatever. Let's see.
Oh, my notepad. There you are. Free QR code, about time. I was looking all over for a free one because I'm tired of spending.
Okay, so let's see, is it gonna act right? Where are my stuff? Oh, save password, fine. Oh, fun times. It's not gonna do what I'm asking it to do. So let's see. I just got some labels in today, so I'll use this. 5. Let me put y'all to the side. Sorry. 5163. I'm working from my laptop, and it might be mad at me right now. Let's be real. Let's see. Here we go. Start designing. Let's just say I'm going to do a blank one. Over here it says more. You see that?
Mm-hmm.
You just click on that. You say add a barcode or QR code. Sorry, this is in my way. Enter manually. And then I go to QR code. See how I switched it?
Yeah.
And instead of that, I do a URL. So now I just put in my website. Let's see. And then click this. Whatever. I got to put the HTTP. That's what it is. But I usually copy and paste whatever I want to do at the time. So, Yep, that worked. Refresh it. You see how it changed at the bottom?
Yeah.
Finish. And then you can make it as big or as small as you want to for this thing. And then you can make your label however you want. You can put your picture here, whatever you want to do.
Awesome. I'm on top of that. Don't worry about that. I'm gonna be on that. Oof.
QR codes are the way to go. And then you can put like,
I know. That's why I was looking for one.
It's easy. You put
But
scan.
I just don't want to pay.
Right. And I get it too. Ain't nobody got time for that. And then scan me. And then you can put whatever you want, your name, whatever. You can design it however you want to. If you want to change the background up, you can change the background. I don't know. Whatever you want to do.
That's awesome. Really and truly.
She said, that's awesome.
Yeah, because listen, when I send samples, I could put it on the outside of it, put Scentsy on it. They could, whoever in the mail, they could scan it. I don't care. I want it for everything.
Yes, I know. Because it's
everything.
Literally all you do, Chris, is hover your phone over it when it's in camera mode and it picks up the website.
Picks it up. Mm-hmm.
And it sends them straight to your website. It's amazing.
Yeah, it's super easy.
Yeah, to me it's easier because whenever, no matter what your Scentsy website is, they always seem to get it wrong. You'd be like, I created Brandy 1, and they'd be like, what is it again?
Yeah.
Oh, I got it twice today. Twice today.
Yeah, like just scan it. It's so much easier. So like I tell everybody, nothing leaves your house sample wise without your name and number on it, without your name and website. Like I've recently switched my thing because I'm like, these people don't need my phone number. There's no reason for them to have my phone number. So, because they're not gonna call me, no matter how many times I've told someone,
call you.
Any questions, shoot me a text message. They don't ever do that. No. This is the first time in history somebody reached out to me via email to ask me a question, but it still wasn't my phone number. But everything she had, I sent her, had my phone number. I'm like, how did you get my email? I was like, maybe it's on my page. I don't know. But she emailed me.
Well, let me tell you what I did. I got some labels from the website, the store, and I stick them on everything. Bars, what do you call it?
I know what you're saying.
Warmers, everything that goes my door. Everything.
This is the one I just made recently because y'all know I had a cartoon made. Yes. It has my name. It has my website, even though they'll never use it. But here's my website too.
Yes.
And then here's my hashtag for Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.
Yeah. Okay.
That's all they need. Yes. They clearly have the catalog in their hand, but even if they don't, it's still this. Now, the cool thing about this is that like with this right here, this is Apple and Oats, which we all know is disappearing. But if you click on this, it'll take you to every product that's made in Apple and Oats. If you go to your website and you type in Apple and Oats, it'll bring up everything that's there. And all you do is take that your URL, copy it and paste it on Avery, hit the refresh button, and it develops that. So this will always take you to Apples and Oats on my page.
That's good. That's a good idea. Yeah. Oh yeah.
That is a good idea. If that's what they like, then they can go straight there.
And then and you see everything in that thing, like, oh, I like that. And then you find out it comes in pods and body wash and whiffs. And you're like, oh, I can have my whole house smelling like it,
Yep.
And that's how it works, because people don't know, like, and yeah, so that's one thing that I'm adamant about. Everything you hand out, you should be having a code on. Another cool idea that I just heard about. So you always want to kind of have Scentsy on hand, but let's be honest, you don't want 3.8 million cents coming out of your purse too much. But you always feel like when you hand out a product slip, it's like maybe it's not enough. Like this product list is what I give to complete strangers. Like if I see somebody and they're like, oh, you sell Scentsy, I'll be like, yeah, here you go. And I give this thing folded up. Well, this girl has those little bags that they have the little pull on it that are like see-through.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So she folds one of those up in there. She puts her business card with her QR code on it. And she puts three felt samples in there. That's it. It gives them, and she does the basic ones that you can also get in bricks. And she has that on hand to give to any and everybody who she sees on the streets. And I'm like, yeah, if you keep it basic, and when you open up your purse, it's always gonna smell the same. It's not gonna be like, apples and oats and then black raspberry, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So that's what I'm gonna start doing, because I always want to have something on hand. And in Florida, stuff melts. And if it melts in that little thing, that's okay, because it's barely any stuff in it anyway.
Are they gonna make more of those product lists? Because now they're out of stock.
I saw that too. Yeah,
they will. How long it takes, I don't know.
All right.
But I got you. I'll just leave some in your locker on Friday.
Awesome. Because I'm like, oh no, I didn't order any. I was like, oh.
Well, you can't leave none in my locker.
No, I can't. You know, hey, there's benefits of being close. There are just benefits of being close. I don't know what to say.
I'm messing around. Don't study me. You know me, Brandy.
I know. But yeah, so the product, I mean, because these are cheaper than
I know. That's why I wanted to get it. That's why.
You can give people this $1.50 freaking catalog, and they be like, all right, and they thoughts, and they're like,
Look,
I need
they don't
another
even
one.
watch it.
You know,
Right. No, you only get one.
you get one player.
Yeah.
So
I'm basically, you know, that has almost everything on that.
huh?
I said, and that one brochure has almost everything on
It
it.
has almost everything on it. It might be
it does.
missing a few extra little things in different colors, but it's got
Yeah.
everything.
Everything,
you know?
yeah.
This little brochure too is for your join. You know, they'll probably do a join special. They do every year, for like $59 a month or $15 a month or $25. I'm sorry, $25 for the membership.
Mhm.
So, because they always want to try to boost, you know, everybody, because everybody's like, oh, money's tight, blah blah blah. There'll probably be one coming up because we'll have a new incentive coming up. I have no idea where the trip is gonna be, but we're gonna get it. But these right here are available in the store, the brochures, and I always get them, and I always have them available. If it's a product list, they getting this. They getting the center of the
Oh,
flyer. They getting this in the product list. They gonna always get this because I always want somebody to join my team.
okay,
always.
yeah. I give them every time I do samples.
Yes.
And it doesn't matter. You don't have to change it every time you change, right? No.
No.
Okay, great. I just want to make sure.
No, it's the same.
Do it, but when they have the sales, I'm talking about too.
Well, you still give them this, but then you say, you see this
It's
kit, it won't be this whole kit because it never is. It's never like, if it's a $25 kit, it's like usually just the testers and the product list. And it's not even all the testers. It's usually just the classics plus the new ones that just came out. And then it'll be
no warmer.
Well, sometimes they throw a warmer in it. It just really depends. And if it is, it's gonna be like the classic white or something. It's not gonna be, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But they usually do a discounted kit like around March or April or something like that. So
Okay.
But yeah. So all right. Well, without further ado, Rena, let's tell them about this invoice.
Okay. Now I hope you can see when I'm doing this. Okay, so let me load it. Let me get it loaded up.
This is where the money's at.
Yeah. Well, this is how I do because I'm always on the go and I'm never in. I'm sorry. My thing fell out.
First, tell them who you are. Where you from? How you know me, and why you joined Scentsy.
All right. So, my name is Rena Greenwich. I'm originally from the Virgin Islands. I'm in Georgia now, living right now for work, and I travel a lot for work, so I don't be around constantly. But I have people who I do have business with all over the place. So now that's how Amy comes in handy for me when I get my phone calls. Okay. So I decided since I'm never around, I need this portable app. So I can get the money right away. So what I did is I went through and looked at all the tutorials and everything that I for Amy when I first got it. Okay. So what I did is I to whoever first of all, let me say, wait, I skipped one part. I joined because I talked to Brandy. Brandy was like, this is a good thing. I think you should join. I said, oh, let me think about it. I waited a little while. I ain't gonna lie with Brandy. I waited a little while. I said, okay, I think it's time. Went in. I said, I got on and so forth. Didn't have much sale that first month because I was busy. I was busy traveling, training people, whatever. So, but I did get in better when I start to learn this. Now, let me tell you what I do now. For the first thing, when I get customers, I send the form out. So you can go to account with, hold on. I don't know if you can see. You go to this setting thing on the bottom. Yes. Accounts. You go to the accounts, you tap on accounts. Then you bring it to this. Then you have the contact form. You send that out to that customer. The customer will fill it out. And as soon as they finish it out and say save, they're going to send it, that information back to the phone and notify you. So from there, I go in. I have one set for, I have a dummy one set right now as test person. So what you do is you tap on that person here. Then you go to the bottom here where you see the plus sign.
Mm-hmm.
And you see you have recorder order. I think that's what it is then. Here, you're gonna have all your product lists already preloaded for you. So what you do is when they start calling out from the catalog, because that's how they do, they call me from the catalog, and I always walk with everything at place I go, I have a catalog with me. So what I do, say, majority of the time, everybody like to buy the bundle from me. So I just go for, I know the names of it, perfect.
Yeah, perfect system.
Yeah.
I just type in
So
system.
I'm gonna put it in. So I'm gonna do the $20. You tap on it and make sure that check mark is there. You see that?
Yeah.
I don't know if you can see clearly. And as soon as you tap everything that you want, you're gonna click complete. You see it there? I'm sorry, because I'm on my phone, so you can't share right now. So I'm sorry. So when you do that, they're gonna tell you everything's that there. So depends on who your customer is. We want to charge them shipping and anything else, and set your taxes. You can do it all in here. Okay. So you want to hold on one second. Perfect. I just hit back by mistake. Okay, so here when you're finished, you hit checkout.
Mm-hmm.
There you go, have everything there, but then you want to
edit your fees.
Yes, edit your fees.
So if you have to charge them shipping, you do the edit fees, but otherwise it automatically charges the sales tax in your phone.
Yeah, right there, edit fee. Then you put your shipping. If you see, I charge shipping because I have people from the Virgin Islands shop.
Yeah.
So I charge them shipping for that because they're not here that I could just deliver.
Right.
So I charge them about $12 because the flat rate.
Yep.
So I do the flat rate and I add in the shipping. So that's what I'm doing here.
Mm-hmm.
Adding the shipping here. And then you update. You click the update, you see it comes in the bottom.
Yep.
And for the Virgin Islands, they don't have taxes. So I take out the tax. So I go in and I also put the tax as a discount.
Okay.
Because, they not supposed to be charged tax.
Okay.
Because, a lot of my customers that from over there, then I update it. So there it is. So that's how I charge them.
Okay.
All right. So from there, I will hit the send.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Then you could send it text message. You can send it on Facebook. If they put the Facebook information, you could send it any information you send it there. You'll have the option there. When they paid, like I have, let's say text. Okay. Now, when you go back to that customer profile, you're going to see where they have an invoice there. You see that?
Mm-hmm.
Here, you're going to be able to say if the person by you, they could give you cash. You can go and edit it by hitting edit and say view invoice and record payment if they pay cash. You see it? So if I hit pay cash, you're going to come paid. Then also you have the good thing that you can also go back and send them a receipt, because that's what I do. So when you tap that, it's going to pop up. That's a receipt telling you, thank you for your sale and supporting your business and everything. So you send that. Boom.
Perfect.
That's
Yep.
perfect.
And I did
Okay.
that. I did that during the month of December for quite a few people. And I was like, oh yeah, we done
and
done something now.
Listen,
Oh yes.
it helps me so much when I'm out of town. And like I said, I have customers here, but you know, you want to make sure the place order because I want to add them to my party. Because party, I like the benefits of the party. So I said, no, let me do it for you. This time, let me get your order. I put it, I send it, and they pay it right away. And I have it connect to my Square, my PayPal, everything. So as they pay, I use that card and pay for their products that they order.
Yep.
So I don't have to worry about, okay, let me use my money. I got it directly on the card. I have the Cash App card. I have the Square card. Majority of them like to use the debit cards. So they use the Square all the time. Square trumps everything else.
Yep.
Okay. But I mean, everything is in here. This is your walk-in register right here on hand. Okay.
I love it. I love it.
I love it. Because like I said, it benefit me because I'm never hardly in town. Not never, hardly in town.
Yeah.
So it works out for me.
Good. Well, thank you for sharing with us. As y'all can see, we only get to have this thing for an hour, so I might have to fix it so that we can have it a little bit longer if we need to chat longer.
Oh, the hour is up already?
I guess so. I don't know. Maybe it's only 30 minutes. It says
it's only 30 minutes.
Yeah, it says only have 4 minutes remaining. I don't know what that's all about. Maybe it's because I'm recording it. I don't know. But I'm gonna stop recording now because that's the end of that part of the meeting.